Movement is the foundation of stillness. Through the flow, we find our center. Welcome to this quick yoga flow, a moment to connect, breathe, and reset. Move with intention, let go of tension, and create space for balance within. Grab whatever props you may need for your practice today. Join me on your mat, take a deep breath in, and let's begin. Hello and welcome. My name is Lauren Bernard. Thank you so much for joining me here today, joining me on my channel as I come to you from this beautiful backdrop of Costa Rica. We're going to come into a supine position with the knees bent and the feet planted on the ground, just slowly lowering the back of the body down to the earth. And you can either bring one hand to the heart space and one hand to the belly, or have your hands resting alongside the body, palms facing up to the sky. And if you'd like, you can either keep your feet at about hip distance apart with the knees facing the sky, or just take them a bit wider and knock the knees towards each other so they're resting on each other for some constructive rest. Here, we're just going to take a minute to connect with our breath, to welcome ourselves to this practice. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth with a nice audible sigh. Feeling your body relax on the exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling your body starting to surrender. Feeling yourself starting to relax all the muscles and the tissues of the face. The shoulders relaxing. The whole weight of your body just being supported by the earth below you. Returning to your natural rhythm of breath without effort. Just bringing some gratitude to this breath, this prana, our life force. Beautiful. If you're in constructive rest, just bring your feet back to about hip distance apart with the knees pointing up towards the sky. And on the inhale, we're going to push through both feet, all four corners of the feet, and press the hips up towards the sky. The hands now can be turned down towards the earth, and you can tuck your shoulders inwards a little bit as we come into a bridge pose, or Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. As you inhale, we're pressing up to the sky, holding it here. Let your exhale go as you continue to lift with strength. Tuck your belly button in towards your spine. You can step your feet back too a little bit if you need to get a little bit of an extra lift. If you'd like to take a yoga mudra by interlacing all the fingers together and tucking the shoulders in a little bit more towards each other, that also feels really nice. Breathing. And on your next exhale, release the yoga mudra and slowly lower the sitting bones, the hips down to the earth. And on the next inhale, we're lifting the sitting bones, the hips up to the sky, and allowing the arms to go float up and back, down to the earth. Exhale to float the arms back down, hips down. Inhale to press up, floating the arms up and back, coming into a flowing bridge. Connecting breath with movement. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Beautiful. Let's do two more. Activating the glutes, the core. Beautiful. And just bringing the knees into the chest or counter pose, massaging that lower back. Circling the knees in one direction and then the other. Taking the feet now to the mat, stepping them out as wide as your mat on either edge, and just allowing the knees to come down to one side and then the other. Coming into some windshield wipers. Open up the hips. You can bring your hands up and around, making a circle above your head, opening up the chest, or in a cactus, like goalpost arms. Beautiful. We're going to take a bit of a rock and roll if that feels comfortable, or just coming up, whatever way feels comfortable for you today. A couple gentle rocks. The hands can come behind the knees. Gentle rocks. And the next asana we're transitioning to is boat pose. So once you get up to a point where you can balance on that tripod of your sitting bones and the base of your tailbone, we're going to stay here for a couple breaths. So either the hands can be palms open to the sky alongside the body, creating this kind of V shape. You can keep the knees bent or extend the legs. Or you can take your hands behind you, fingertips facing the front of your mat for extra support. You can even do a few little crunches. Bring the knees into the chest and then extending, or hands up. Beautiful. And stay here for a moment. And now slowly lower, keeping the knees bent, coming back down to the back. Bring your hands to just above the tops of your knee joints. A 90-degree angle of a bend with the knees. And as you inhale, take your deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to press the hands into the legs and the legs into the hands. And then release. Inhale to press. Exhale to release. Now take a deep breath in and press. Exhale to release. Inhale to press. Exhale to release. This time take a breath in. Exhale to press. Inhale to release. Exhale to press. Inhale to release. Let's do one more. Exhale to press. Inhale to release. Beautiful. Now rock up into boat pose one more time. Hovering on that tripod of the sitting bones and the tailbone. Straighten. Beautiful. And then come into a cross-legged pose just for a second. Bring the hands in front of you and step the knees out. Walking yourself back into the middle of your mat, coming into a tabletop pose. Extending the left arm straight in front of you, the right leg behind you, dorsiflexing the toes, so toes are down to the ground, down to the earth. Coming into a bird dog. Inhale to lift the arm and the leg to the sky. Exhale to lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Follow that rhythm. Following your own movement. Beautiful. Tucking your belly button to spine to make sure our core is engaged. And then inhale to lift. Keep it there. And as you exhale, swing your left hand behind and grab onto the top of your foot. Coming into like a little twisted monkey. You can either keep looking down towards your mat or try to look at the tips of your toes behind you. Lifting and pressing the right foot into the left hand. Beautiful. Find your balance. One more breath. And then exhale as you come back into bird dog and slowly lower. Coming into the other side. Extend through the right arm, left leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Lift and lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Following your rhythm. Beautiful. One more. And then staying up here. And then finding that twisted monkey. Right hand is becoming connected to the top of the left foot this time. Looking over towards your toes if you can, or down to the earth. Wiggle, wiggle. Pressing into the hand to lift a little bit higher. One more breath here. Beautiful. Coming back into our last bird dog. And exhale to lower. Send the hips up and back, tuck the toes, coming into downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out. Stretch the back of the calves. Beautiful. Inhale, rolling into plank position. What we're going to do is take the right knee to the left elbow, the right elbow, and then back into three-legged dog, sending the right leg up. Inhale, left knee, right knee, three-legged dog. One more. Left knee, right leg, right knee. Those are elbows. Sorry, guys. Left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog. Slowly lower. Inhale, send the left leg up and back. Right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. Right elbow, left elbow, three-legged dog. One more time. Right, left, three-legged dog. And slowly lower. Hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. And as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Big sun breath, Surya Pranayama. Exhale, hands to heart space. Beautiful. Step your right foot back, coming into high lunge or crescent lunge. Inhale to reach the arms up. And as you exhale, turn the back toes to a 90-degree angle as you tee the arms. Coming into warrior two or Virabhadrasana 2. Pressing actively into both feet as if you're going to rip your mat in half. And separating or spreading your fingers away from each other. So a nice strong warrior two. Nice activation. Beautiful. Now turn your left toes towards the long edge of the mat at about a 45-degree angle, and your right toes, so that both toes are facing the long edge of the mat at about a 45. Cactus the arms, coming into goddess pose. Devyasana. Just pulsing up and down if that feels comfortable, and squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other as if you're squeezing a pencil between the shoulder blades. Nice active back. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Next inhale, rise all the way up. Knees are straight, arms are straight, and then tee the arms. Turn the front toes, the left toes to the front, 90 degrees, the back toes coming back into warrior two. And then cartwheel the arms all the way down to the mat. Step the left foot back, coming into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Sun breath. Exhale, hands to heart space. This time we're stepping our left foot back, coming into high lunge. Inhale to reach the arms up. I'm going to turn this way for you so you can see me. And then on the exhale, we're teeing the arms, turning the left foot now into a 90-degree angle and coming into warrior two, the right leg leading. Spreading the feet away from each other as if we're going to rip our mat in half. Making sure we can still see our big toe. Our knees stacked above our ankle. Tuck belly button to spine. Beautiful. Turning the right toes towards the long edge of the mat at a 45, and the left toes adjusting at a 45, both toes long edge of the mat. Cactus the arms, goddess pose, Devyasana. Squeeze that pencil between the shoulder blades. Feel that nice quad activation. Tuck your belly button to your spine, activate your core. Take your hands behind your head and just start to dip your right elbow to your right leg and your left elbow to your left leg. Just going to do some obliques. Exhaling to lower, inhaling to center. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. One more on each side. And then we're straightening the arms, straightening the legs, coming back into Virabhadrasana 2 on the right leg leading. And cartwheeling the arms down to the mat, stepping the right foot back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take one full breath here. Slowly lowering the knees, sinking the hips to the heels, and coming into child's pose. Slowly starting to rise and coming to a seated, cross-legged seated position in Sukhasana. Sweet pose. Closing down through the eyes. Let's just take a little bit of a cool down. Inhaling to lift the arms up to the sky, twisting to the right side of the body. Left arm, right leg, right arm behind you. Beautiful. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. Inhale through center, right fingertips to the mat. Left arm reaches up and over, lateral side stretch. Roll through the center. Right arm reaches up and over, tent the left fingertips. Beautiful. Bringing the hands just in front of you, tenting. Just do a couple little cat-cows. So inhale to lift chest and chin. Exhale to tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin to the chest. Cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Beautiful. Last one. Bringing your hands down to your knees, palms open, resting. Closing down through the eyelids. Taking 1 minute just to close down our practice, being mindful of the time. Bringing that intention, that awareness to the breath. Breathing in through the lower abdomen, expanding to the rib cage and all the way up to the chest for a Dirga pranayama. And exhale through parted lips. This time we're going to do a physiological sigh. So 2 sips in on the inhale. And as you inhale, you're going to do 2 shoulder shrugs. So you're going to go, and then on the exhale, it's releasing the shoulders down. 2 sips in, 2 shoulder shrugs. One more time. Beautiful. Inhaling to sweep the arms all the way up to the sky and exhaling hands to heart space. Thank you so much for joining me here today for some movement, some strengthening, some quick yoga practice to come back into your body and then continue to carry that essence with you throughout your day. It's been an honor and a pleasure. And if you liked this video and you would like more, make sure to subscribe and like, and maybe leave a comment for me and let me know what else you would like to see on my channel. And I'd be happy to start creating more content. Thank you so much. Namaste. Love and blessings to all.